Okay, you guys ready?
So ready.
My is totally moving, new and improving. Knockdown, we get back home. I've got the heart and desire, my mother on fire, ready to take us to the top. Welcome to the show. Did you know that your mom is a she's probably a really nice person. All hail the king of the west. Probably wobbly babble blabble babble. Man, welcome to the show in the new studio, and this is my new outfit. I'm just gonna wear this for the rest of my life, like Albert Einstein, but Bruce Lee. Do you know how dumb some people are? I post on Instagram, and they go, "Oh, Kill Bill," and I'm like, "Suck a butt, douche burger." Bruce Lee, not Kill Bill. Ding dong. You know what I don't like besides like everything?
What is in particular?
Thank you for asking, Michael.
What really
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the new studio, Michael.
Thank you. What gets your goat in particular?
Thank you for asking, Michael. Welcome to the studio in California. Yeah, don't analyze how stupid I am. That guy that makes movies that likes to say the N-word, he's not even black.
I know exactly who you mean.
Yeah, he talks a lot of smack on Bruce Lee, and I'm like, you know what, dude? You're fat, and you've got too much of a toe fetish for me to even be into you, and fuck your comb over, man.
A lot of Botox, too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, get Botox, but then not like, stop eating pizza at 2 a.m. Yeah, I want to slap his titties.
Yeah.
Be like, what's up, titty boy?
Him and Mark Cuban both look like they're in a race to become human Minecraft characters.
Remember when Mark Cuban was at the basketball game and the wind blew?
He's been to a couple. Yeah.
You know, but this one particular. Okay, touche. But remember this one time where the wind caught him, and it's weird because it's indoors.
No, I don't remember.
But a wind. Oh, you don't know? McCone, nah, he's too young. But
no, but he's a basketball guy.
okay, well, there was a time where he was cheering, maybe because wind makes no sense. It's inside. But at one point he turned or he went, woo, and the wind got this bit and it blew it up. And it was like, dang, Johnny Combe-over.
Oh, for real?
Oh, he is as bold as the American eagle. Wait, is the American eagle bold?
The bald eagle is.
That's what I meant. He's as bold as a bald eagle.
He's probably
which makes more sense.
But the bald eagle...
Is an American eagle a bald eagle?
The one you're thinking of, the dollar bill eagle?
Yeah.
Bald. That's the bald eagle. But the question is, and it is a fair question, is the bald eagle
Thank you.
truly, well and truly bald? Now you're asking the right kinds of questions here.
Well, I mean, I like to do my own research. Look, he's not bald at all. He has got a full head of hair.
He looks like Christopher Walken.
He's got as much hair as Ken Block. Remember Ken Block? Ken Block used to, rest in peace, Ken. But I was like, you know what? You know why you suck, dude? Because you're never going to go bald. And he'd be like, yeah. And then he would, laugh because I was already bald.
Yeah.
But he had the strongest hairline out of any man I've ever befriended. It was undefeated.
The name
Great
comes
locks.
from the Old English word bald with an E, meaning white.
Well, I am that too. I'm white, I'm bald. I'm also ready for war. And if you have hair on the front of your head, it could get in your eyes. And if you don't have scissors or a good barber, then you're not going to see that blow coming, and then you're going to die.
No, that's absolutely right. All of us guys with hair, we're cruising for a bruising.
That's all it was. Yeah. Like Mike Tyson, he's bald. You know why?
Yeah.
He's built for war.
That's right.
Like me. Jake Paul, he's actually built for war, but he's got a comb over.
What I don't understand...
Him and his brother. You guys are bold. You're in bold denial is what you two are. Let it go. Whatever Ozempic of the hairline. They take the whatever echinacea, whatever they take stuff, and then they do the stapling thing. You know who really sucks as well?
Who's that?
Sorry, Michael, I'm aggressive. The guy, Rock of Love.
Brett Michaels.
He seems like a nice guy, but he also sucks. But it's dude, you're 70 and you're stapling a fake wig on your head with the bandana still, and you're like doing your weird little. He's got like weird. His style. It's just like, bruh, your style is like, it's like. Remember the clothing line that people liked when they went to Vegas nightclubs?
You're thinking of Affliction.
I am thinking of Affliction. He's still got it on. He's got bell bottoms.
Yeah.
Affliction bell bottoms.
Yeah, he does.
And I'm like, bruh.
Right.
And you cut off your shirt, an Affliction shirt, and you cut off the sleeves. Except it's a signature Brett Michaels Affliction shirt, and it's like, dude, you just made an Affliction shirt look good. You've got the douchiest Affliction shirt. You don't put your name on you. You don't wear your shirt unless you're being funny. You know, your friends wear your shirt and you wear your friend's shirt if you've got signature gear. If you're living in that world, because I'm a professional athlete, one of the greatest that there ever has been.
You know of what you speak.
Thank you, Michael. Once again, welcome to the show.
I heard on a huge podcast that you're one of the top 10 skaters of all time. Street skater division.
Did you hear Mark Norman talking smack on me?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That seemed personal. Personal. Hey, Norman. Now I've got the right mic. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck are you? In skateboarding. You're like, yeah, I don't think Jason was a real pro. And Ari Shafir was trying to have my back. This is on the Joe Rogan podcast where everybody loves me. Joe always asks me, and I'm like, I'm too busy.
One of these days, your schedules will match up.
Well, it'll loosen up sooner or later. I mean, I got a lot of comedy dates. You know how it is, Michael.
Sure.
But Ari was defending me. He's like, no, man, I'm pretty sure he's like, he was top 10 street skater in the world. And I was like, ooh, so close, Ari.
Yes.
He
meant well.
Right, he did. And Mark was like, dude, that guy, no offense, which I as you can see, I was offended because I know that he did skate. I know that you did skate. You didn't make it because you're a lejank of skateboarding. No offense, but you didn't make it because you're not good enough. That's just the way it is. You had a couple of tricks on some ledges, but guess what? So did 100 million other randos. You were never top of the top like I was. Top 10 in the world for over a decade, son. Top 3 in the world at one point. Google it. Ask Bucky Lassick. Do you know who that guy is? Ask Tony Hawk. Do you know who that is? Ask him if I was a legit professional skateboarder. Fuck you. No offense.
None taken, I'm sure.
Make that a promo. Yeah.
Now, what I want to know is in a world where Elon Musk can have...
He's a fucking dickhead as well.
I don't think there's much to debate there.
I can't believe anybody... Your titties are embarrassing as well. Like, okay, you got a lot of money, but what happened to your chest? I want to fill your barrel with beer and roll it down a hill.
I've noticed that you have started referring to Twitter as X.
Yeah, X gonna give it to you.
I don't know why you folded on that one. I thought as a world.
Because it's insulting to him that you call it Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, then Twitter's great.
Because he doesn't get to make that call. Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh, I just hate how you can't block him. He just shows up anyway.
Yeah.
And he's like, here's who you need to vote for. And I'm like, here's who I need to vote for. You're the richest person in the world. And none of us are the richest person in the world, I'm pretty sure. So whoever you're voting for, we should not vote for that. Because you are saying, I don't want to pay taxes. And I'm like, oh, you should pay taxes.
I agree, he should pay taxes.
You should pay, look, as much as us. Honestly, if you had to pay a little more than us, I'd be okay with it. But
I would.
I don't want to be a douche. Everybody be cool. But you pay less. And you want to pay even less because you know that the King Comb Over is going to give you a deal and then your Twitter thing is all like ramped up for lies. Like, you're a liar. You lie. You are a liar. You lie all the time about everything. And it's sad because most of us, when I say us, I say everybody that makes under 200 grand a year. That's everybody. And most of us, especially the ones that make 30 to 40 a year, are like, oh, trans in the bathroom. That's an illusion. There isn't. No kids dressed as cats shitting at school in a kitty litter. Wake up! Nobody ate a dog.
No, see,
Stop it!
I heard Haitians eat those kids.
Nice. Yeah. It's just not...
Problem solved.
It's just...
Sometimes two wrongs can make a right. You flood the border with illegal immigrants. Well, just wait. See, they're eating all the trans kids.
But then the Haitians eats all the trans kids, and then Bob's your uncle, everything's solved. Yeah. Well, I didn't even think of that.
You got a bunch of gay Haitians, but that's not Trump's problem.
Right, no. Yeah, well, they'll eventually eat each other.
That's Haiti's problem.
I want to make a song called Haiti's Problem. It's got so many lyrics.
I think Wyclef already made a couple.
Right. Maybe Brett Michaels can make that song.
What I want to know about Musk is, like, I'm not a guy who scrutinizes hairlines very closely.
He was a bald guy. He got the plugs.
What I want to know is why there's Mark Cubans of the world. Like, if you're going bald and you just go, yeah, I'm going bald, and you bake your head, that is what I would do.
Respect. Michael Jordan, me, some of the greats.
So many of the top 10 street skaters of all time.
Right. Or your Vert Street, same thing. Basketball, same thing.
But I'm saying, like, that passes the smell test for me. And I think for most people. Why would a Cuban still be a Mark Cuban, that is, still be going around with a comb over?
Okay, but the video I saw where the wind took it and flipped it was a decade. That's why I didn't think McCone knew it, because it was like a decade ago.
Yeah.
It was when he owned remember the white guy that was on the basketball team that was real good?
There were two, actually.
Ugly white guy. Ugly blonde-headed Norwegian guy.
You're thinking of the German Dirk Nowitzki.
I am. Dirk. Yeah. Man, that name just reminds me of like a poo shooting at someone's anus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I would call a video. Like, I'm into dirking. And it's like, what is dirking? It's like, I like to watch people shit.
You know what? One of the things that made me fall in love with my wife is that she was interested in basketball.
Yes.
When I met her.
Okay.
And we were watching a Mavericks game, and she's like, he looks like shit. And I'm like, and he was not a young player. I was like, he looks old. And she's like, he looks like old shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's my girl.
Yeah, no, that's lovely. That's a keeper right there, Michael.
I put a ring on her that day. Been very happy ever since. You ever see the picture of Cuban with Nowitzki and noted Caucasian of the basketball world, Steve Nash?
Oh.
And they're all wearing
Steve
the cowboy
Nash
hats?
Is a dick. No.
Is he?
No. Wait. Steve Kerr's a dick.
Is he?
Wait.
Who's the
guy that said to Jordan in the big game, hey, pass it to me?
Kerr, I just finished watching the Last Dance miniseries. Kerr made that joke at the parade afterwards.
Yeah, blonde white guy.
Yes.
Okay, I like Kerr.
Kerr's awesome.
Nash, wait. Oh.
Yeah, there's from that notorious
I don't know if
shoot.
I like Nash too. I'm thinking of another guy. Stockton.
Oh, Stockton's
that
piece
guy's
of shit.
a pile of shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Anyway, hey, can you get McCone a photo of millionaire basketball owner bald? Because there was a photo, they freeze framed it, and it was like, dang, homie.
There's a lot of bald owners. You can probably go ahead and stick Cuban in there.
It's like this thing where you get a comb over and you're in the mirror and you've got all the gel on it and it's holding and you see it from this one angle and you go, yes, I'm still in the game.
I think that's a lot of guys in general. Women are smart or experienced enough to like get more than one mirror and check angles. I think most guys very often they don't realize they put on weight because when you look directly into the mirror, you don't see your belly sticking out. I think that's a typical dude thing.
Or the helicopter view where like from the back, you see the thing on the back.
Yeah.
The donut, if you will.
Yes, I will.
He probably had it scrubbed from the internet. I can't find anything.
Wow, that is so rich.
Is that really a thing that can be done?
Yeah, I did it.
How widespread was your thing?
Well, my Johnson is not as in demand as his receding hairline, but
yeah,
I got a lot.
Truth hurts.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's still out there, but most of them are gone.
Yeah.
But some people really wanted to exploit my Johnson.
You want me to check?
Nope. I'm already pretty on the edge today. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Hey everybody, it's award-winning Jason Ellis here, talking to you about BetterHelp. Online therapy made easy. Right, Michael?
That's right. Comparison is the thief of joy. A genius told me that. Sam Tripoli.
Wow.
That is
I
literally
thought you were going to joke about a genius.
No.
But you weren't.
But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how you need to stop worrying about what's happening outside, start fixing what's happening inside.
Right.
That's where BetterHelp comes in. Convenient online therapy.
One time I was real sad. And
You?
I know, right? And someone was like, why don't you go to therapy? And I was like, no.
Yeah, I think
that's
that person
gay.
may have been me. I was one of them anyway.
Yeah. And then I was like, all right, you seem pretty educated. I'll give it a go.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm pretty happy.
Need I say more?
BetterHelp. I don't feel like there's any more to say, ladies and gentlemen.
Just
use
fill
the
out-
code. Yeah, tell them, Michael.
Fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched with a licensed therapist. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Ellis today to get 10% off your first month. That is BetterHelp. HELP.com/
Ellis. Hey everybody, Jason Ellis Show. Sponsored by Miracle Made, the future of sheets, bedding. You know, that thing that you lie in when you go to sleep every night for the rest of your freaking life?
Jason, how often do you clean your clothes? Do you wear the same clothes every day for weeks and even months at a time?
Never.
You wouldn't do that. So why are you doing that with your sheets? I think I sweat more when I'm sleeping than when I'm not sleeping.
My cat sweats more than me when he's sleeping, and he sleeps with me.
Fun fact, if you do not have Miracle Made sheets, your sheets are filthier than the toilet in a Greyhound station.
You're sleeping in poo, you guys.
Your own poo.
You-
Other people's
and
poo.
other people's poo.
Cat poo.
Yeah, I'm covered in feces, but not anymore. Thanks to
Move
Miracle
into
Made.
the future with NASA-inspired sheets infused with silver that prevents up to 99.7% of bacterial growth.
And prevents you from turning into a Wolverine.
That's right. That other 0.3 of bacterial growth, that's good for you.
Yeah. No, that
Makes you strong.
puts hairs on your chest.
That's right. Unclog your pores, sleep comfortably, silver lining, no bacteria, no more sweating. Why not go to trymiracle.com/Ellis to try Miracle Made sheets today? And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code Ellis at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a free refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/Ellis and use the code Ellis to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that is trymiracle.com/Ellis to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. Like, what about that the fat Axl Rose? Everybody said he's
Well, you
trying to
can't
get
stop that. He
scrubbed.
keeps showing up fat.
Yeah, but there's that one particular picture where, I mean, I don't know how to describe it that makes it
I
unique.
know. I
He's
just think he's
red-faced
still-
and he's winded and he looks like a pig man.
But isn't
There we
he?
go.
Oh, it's still there because he's going to make another one tomorrow.
But that's the one.
That's not the worst.
No, but that is the one that supposedly he wanted to get the internet rid
got
of,
it out.
and it just, you cannot stop that.
It got out that he wanted that off there.
I believe so.
Oh, that's when you're ruined. Because
Right.
when you find out he wants that off there,
Then we got to
everyone's going to put it on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be hard. Like you know, I can understand because like I was never like as good looking as Axl Rose or as loved, but I was good looking and I had hair, and then especially like at the end of before I got sober, I looked like absolute shit.
Yeah.
And I remember every now and then I'd look in the mirror and go, God, what happened? But I'm not famous, and people didn't like post photos and go, God, look what happened to Ellis. You know?
Yeah.
It was more me. It's got to be way worse when you have to hear everybody say what a pile you are. Because most people, when they say, look, oh, Axel turned into a pile. Okay, shithead, show me you at 25 and then show me you at 45.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that drop off.
That is true, but most people are not in the public eye. I think there's a reason why most celebrities are able to maintain because they feel that constant pressure.
Ozempic.
It's like the same, well, but even before Ozempic came along, it's the same reason why, like, why is it that a lot of men and women, but women put on pounds steadily after they get married, but like trophy wives are far less likely to do that because trophy wives know it's part of their fucking job to not get fat. Rock stars know it's part of their job to not get fat. Like, I think it's a little bit different. It wasn't because he was so busy delivering Amazon boxes that he let himself go. You know, there's a reason why most rock stars are able to keep it together. I think he must have had, I assume it was deep personal emotional issues. I think he's an emotional eater, and I think it got the better of him.
Yeah, I think Danzig is too. The phone charger doesn't work.
Meaning
the phone for the show, for people to text and call the Jason Ellis Show, especially for World's Greatest Wednesday.
Oh, that's today, isn't it?
424-350-1721.
Well, the good news is people who are joining us live right now are able to communicate via the YouTube chat. And a lot of people are going to hear this and they're going to watch this in a week or so from when this is actually happening. They're going to be like, well, how could I do that? You guys aren't even doing this right now. And the answer is you can always reach us directly when we are live on Patreon. And if you are a member of our Patreon, one of the many perks is that you are able to watch the live stream of these podcasts as they are being taped. So should we bring up what our World's Greatest Wednesday is?
It's pretty big.
In honor, I suppose, of the season, because it was Halloween.
Wait, it's a season for that?
For Halloween?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Halloween.
It's
I thought
like-
you were going to say it was a season for horror movies.
Well, yes,
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
They do tend to release them around Halloween. I've
Man,
noticed.
you're pretty smart, Michael.
I can't avoid it in my.
I don't know what I would do without you,
in my
man.
life. I appreciate that. Thank you. My kids flipped a switch. Like when I was growing up, Christmas, it was a hard and fast rule.
The hell was that sound?
I think
Did you just text me?
maybe McCone is doing. You notice I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm getting at. Oh,
Yeah.
that might have been the best one I ever did. It still sucked, but still.
It wasn't good.
But it's still
would
the
not
best.
brag about
it's
that
still
if
the
I was
best
you.
the best one that I ever did. Like, did you
can't
just
you-
text me? I can't do it. Yes, the phone is dead.
Oh, wait, and that's official? Oh, cookies. Can you... I just want one cookie. I'll do the show better if I have a cookie.
Is Miles like the Beetlejuice of cookies? Like, is it just the cookies come out and all of a sudden Miles just the door? Yeah, I'm telling you, he's goddamn Beetlejuice. I would love to, but you know, as a goddamn professional, I'll wait.
You know what? Sometimes we just need a cookie.
Why do you make me feel bad, Michael? I know I'm not very professional, but I gotta have a cookie.
I understand. So Christmas when I was a kid,
It's
Christmas.
like that Snickers commercial.
Yeah, when
I was Joe Pesci.
was it Joe Pesci? Or was it Bobcat?
He was like, what are you, a hand model or something? That was a Joe Pesci one.
Was it? I don't remember that.
That was
one.
funny.
Yeah.
He's like calling those chicks ugly.
All right.
That's particularly funny when Joe Pesci says it.
Right, because he's a pretty hideous man.
Yeah, would you sleep with him? Because he's pretty witty.
At no point
When he was in,
Goodfellas.
yeah, I would date him. When he stabbed that guy with a pencil, that was horny.
Do you mean if you were a girl or like you? Because there's certainly.
Oh, girl, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gay. What the hell?
I don't know who could have ever
We're in
gotten.
a new studio.
I don't know who could have ever gotten that impression or how.
Thank you, Michael. We're in a new studio.
If I was a lady, would I? No, I hate to see guys like. I think I'm a little sensitive to the Joe Pesci thing. I hate to see pieces of shit like that get rewarded in the romantic and sexual arenas.
Well, I didn't say I was a hot lady.
If I was.
I'm an absolute bushmutt. Look at me.
If I'm an AC
Hey, Joe.
trailer, if I'm an AC trailer skank,
Who's AC Trailer?
Atlantic City. If I'm like New Jersey trash,
If I was a lady right now, what lady do you think you would compare me to as a celebrity?
oh, I love this question. Is Sable still a person? The former professional wrestler?
Oh,
Who'd you think I went?
I thought you were talking about. Remember the lady, the blonde-haired lady that used to argue with Bruce Willis in that office?
Sybil Shepherd?
Oh man, you think I'm like that wrestler girl?
I don't think that's a contemporary photo. Can we get Sable 2024?
Oh man, this is gonna be bad.
I don't know. She might be great.
I still say it's probably a good comparison.
Yeah, I think you're like a retired pro wrestler chick.
Yeah, which is.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's about right.
That is wow, dude. That is spot on.
Thank you. You know,
She might be a long lost sister.
big enough sunglasses, and we can make this work.
See, Dave Grohl's a whore.
Yeah,
How crazy is that? Good old guy. You can count on him. No, you can't. He's a slut whore.
I wonder if at a certain point, I feel like I could even catch that off of him, that he started to push back a little bit once it became the cliche that he's the nice guy rock star. He does interviews, and that becomes the go-to line of questioning, that he was like, I want to be very clear. I'm a human being, and I've got my good days and bad days. And I think at that point he already knew, like, it's only a matter of time before my whorish, clandestine baby making ways blow
He's a
up in
whore
my
and a
face.
cheater, and I'm not. I never thought I could ever say that. But today's the day, and I'm not gay.
At this exact moment in time, that's right.
This is Brianna's nomination
For what?
Brigitte?
for you, Jason.
Well, I'm not asking you. We already... Michael, I'm not Bridget Nielsen.
Also, how
can
she
see
doing?
Fuck you, Brianna. I'm not Bridget Nielsen.
How's she doing these days?
She's an addict.
Because I don't think she's spending a ton of time with
Flavor Flav.
Viking Flavor Flav anymore. That photo is like 15 years old. What's wrong with the side of her head? Had she recently gotten attacked by a zombie?
Her dad was a horse.
So anyway, back to World's Greatest Wednesday.
Yeah, I got cookie all over my Bruce Lee suit.
It suits you. Oh.
Wednesday, who is the greatest of all? It's the greatest Wednesday. Who's the greatest of them all?
Are you magic? Literally, you just threw your hand and that happened.
Yeah, I'm full of electricity.
Clearly.
I'm electrifying.
Probably because you're dressed like your favorite Transformer today.
Bumblebee.
Yeah.
You're lucky I had a cookie, man.
I know. You've tamed the savage beast inside for a moment. So when I was a kid, this was there weren't a lot of rules. We had rules in our society when I was a kid. Not many, but we fucking observed them.
Go to bed.
Like if a guy was running for president and there was a picture of a certified bimbo sitting on his lap, you stop running for president. You didn't even try to keep running for president because everybody knew that you were a bimbo loving man, and you were not fit to be the leader of the free world.
That's all. You could still be cool at parties.
Christmas season did not start until the day after Thanksgiving. They would not show ads for anything Christmassy until the night. Like they would literally wait until people had all across the land finished Thanksgiving dinner before they. And if a company of Coca-Cola had tried to breach that rule, it would have been bad news for Coca-Cola because we wouldn't stand for that shit. And now November 1st, every year Mariah Carey declares the beginning of Mariah season. Halloween.
She should start Halloween.
Halloween needs, and I love Halloween, and it's fun when you have kids.
I don't
and
love
have kids.
Mariah Carey.
Halloween needs 3 weeks, absolute maximum.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
I went to the Red Cross to give blood like 2 weeks ago. It is fully.
That was mighty noble of you.
I don't want to. I mean, am I a hero?
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Yeah,
to,
you are.
It's not for me to say.
Yeah, you are.
But yes,
I'm saying
I am.
it.
I am. Yeah. 20 pints certified so far. That's
I
like.
can be a hero,
That's
baby.
like I'm like four. I'm like
Remember that song?
4 people versus guts. I want to talk to you.
That guy can't even sing. That guy's
Wait,
got a
that's-
comb over.
That's Enrique.
Yep.
Okay, I don't have anything to tell you. about him.
Enrique Iglesias.
That's how he pronounces it.
That's exactly how he says it. He had sex with a tennis player. She wasn't that good, but she was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How's Anna Kournikova doing these days?
She's probably still hot, I reckon.
They can-
Sucks at tennis, unlike me at skateboarding. If you go, who's better at their respected sports?
Yeah.
I destroy Anna Kournikova.
Maybe.
And I've had sex with better singers,
Maybe.
which is... I'm having sex with somebody right now who's a better singer than Enrique Iglesias.
I see.
That's how you say it. See, that's her now?
This is her in 2019. She mainly just posts pictures of her kids now, but this is still pretty recent.
Kids.
Gay.
Stupid.
Look at me. I had a baby. Like, shit, wow. Like, nobody has ever done that
Oh, look,
before.
my kid has a nose.
Look at me, guys. I got a uterus. Like, yeah, congratulations. So do we all.
I'm so tired. Isn't everybody just bored of all of this?
Really?
Like,
You
who's
know?
the person that's like, oh, delightful. Did you see this photo? Former tennis great Anna Kournikova posted of her 5-year-old. Oh, look, they've got some frosting on their face.
Oh,
like,
my
who
God. I
cares?
know, right? Shut up, kid. Keep your frosting to yourself. Unless it's Paris Hilton's child with this giant cranium planning to take over the world. Then, I want to see it, because what the fuck happened to you, kid?
Yeah.
Who dropped you 1,000
I
times?
love, respect, and fear that child. And if
Yeah.
I didn't feel that way, I still wouldn't verbalize it in public for fear that he would vaporize me with his mind.
With
Which
his
is-
mind.
which is
You ever seen
what you better
Scanners?
consider.
Listen up, Google it, youth, because you probably haven't. But trust me, that kid has Scanner's powers.
Yeah.
Speaking of
If you
morons,
see that guy like squinting, he's either shitting his diaper or
taking
somebody
over the
somewhere
world.
is
Yeah.
dying.
Or making a small African baby explode, because he's a racist as well.
Yeah.
And
If you hear a whistling noise, it's possible Paris Hilton's not wearing underwear.
Hey everybody, Jason Ellis Show, talking about Mint Mobile. We use this phone for the show, for our Patreon and for the podcast. We take calls, we take text messages, and it never fails us, and it's only $15 a month.
There's so many better things to spend your money on than needlessly overpriced wireless charges. Have you seen those realistic sex dolls?
Man, I knew you were going to say that. Have you seen the ones that are actually alive?
No!
Hey, anyway, let's move on.
Well, look, if you and I go halvesies on a Mint Mobile plan, I'd say by the end of the decade, we are going to be double teaming one of those bad boys.
Laid, baby.
Because when Mint Mobile says $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan, they mean it, and it works. So why would you use anything else? Say goodbye to overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, unexpected overages. I get those
that.
all. I'm just like, oh, I'm just listening to my music on my phone. Oh no, you've already been doing that for 3 days.
That's not fair.
You're at your SOL for the next 27 until the month rolls over. Why? Ryan Reynolds would never do that to you.
Oh, well, he's a good guy.
I enjoy his work immensely.
Screw everybody else, though.
I watched Deadpool over the weekend. Holds up very well.
Who?
Deadpool.
Oh, yeah. No, that is good. Get these new customer offers with your 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month. Go to mintmobile.com/Ellis. That's mintmobile.com/Ellis. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month with mintmobile.com/Ellis.
$45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower, above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
Hey everybody, Jason Ellis here from the Jason Ellis Show. This Saturday, it's a band. My friend's got a band. He's like a proper soldier and stuff. He fought for this country, and he's got a band where, and I listened to the entire album the whole time in the kitchen. I cooked and hung out, and I was like, wait a minute, did I just listen to this entire album? I did. So it's pretty good. They got some catchy songs. They got a mean guitarist. Yeah, I like it. It's not bad. But it's emo, but it's heavy. They got like metal riffs, mad metal riffs. And they're good people. So check out this band this Saturday. And check out their new album called Setlist. Then support the homies, as Miles would say. I don't know. You know what, man? You make it. You want to make it. You want to be a celebrity. Like, I want to be good at my craft. Have I fallen victim to wanting to be a celebrity and hang out with celebrities? Yes, I have. But now I see the bigger picture. It's about being real, being awesome, helping influence people to be great people, be a great human, and fuck off with your modeling career, Paris Hilton. Don't tell me what to do, you bitch. I'm not doing anything for you. You don't like the little people. And the little people, that's who we are.
It's most of us.
We are, that's most of us, right? And I don't want to, just keep your money. I don't want it. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want, when I become a giant comedian, fuck off. I don't want to be in it. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to your party.
Who would you rather? Who would you rather
Cookie.
have sex with, Paris Hilton or Joe Pesci if you were a lady?
If I was a lady, that makes it tough. I would rather have. Oh man,
You can't do it. You can't even kid yourself.
because she is still kind of hot.
She totally is.
I just hate saying it because I don't think she's a nice person.
So what?
I met her a few times. Do you know that?
Is that so?
Yeah,
Salt of the earth, they say.
that's what I got. That's what I got from her.
What? Just throw it to me. What?
What's
You think
stuck
I
on your
can't catch
tooth?
things? Why can't you throw things?
Yeah, what? If you ever, I bet you $1,000 you can't throw a frisbee. The hell was that?
You guys are mean.
Yeah, well, welcome to the big leagues. We're mean.
So, World's Greatest Wednesday. It is Halloween season, which is
Who's greatest? Who's greatest? Who's greatest Wednesday?
Yeah.
if this bricks my computer, you will be hearing from my lawyer. I mean, there's texts. They might all be from Blaine.
No, Sarah is not here, Blaine, and she will not marry you. She's a lesbian. Stop it.
We all tried, bro.
No, we didn't. I didn't. I scratched her car. That's as close as I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'll do, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
World's Greatest Wednesday.
If Paris Hilton's child is listening, good
job, buddy. Whatever you're doing right now.
Yeah, keep up the good work, but also
Good one. So Halloween season is upon us, and we got into a conversation on a Patreon exclusive broadcast that we taped
you wouldn't
yesterday.
have caught it unless you were a Patreon
You
subscriber.
could have been there.
It was spine chilling.
Patreon.com/
Ellis, mate.
That's right.
See how we work together there?
And we got to talking about
That's what we do on there.
classic, it's all talk,
Non-stop.
classic horror movie villains
Yep.
and what it would be like to be friends with them, particularly if you knew for absolute sure that they were not going to try to kill you.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it is if you were really tight with them, you could get them to kill other people, like Tiffany,
Like Tiffany
Haddish.
Haddish, for example.
Yeah.
Right.
Or Ja Rule,
Yeah.
which I think also deserves to die at this point. I mean, that was a little harsh. I just realized that. But also, Malik, like, shut up, you dickhead. You know? Dumbass.
He's you know what's funny? People just don't get finished like they used to get finished.
Eminem finished him.
Yeah, but I bet you Ja Rule, like right now, Ja Rule is saying
Oh, he's living.
holla at like a bar mitzvah or somebody's birthday party.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Do you think he feels bad about that, though?
like, what do you mean feels bad?
Saying, you know, my baby at a bar mitzvah.
Does he feel bad or is he like over it?
No, does he feel like, man, I remember when I used to like be cool singing this song. Now I'm doing it at a bar mitzvah.
Yeah, I could see where it would get pretty old, but I could also see where continuing to getting paid for being semi-talented for like 18 months 25 years ago would kind of be pretty cool at the same time. And also, you forget people are so overwhelmed by celebrity. Like, I'm sure every now and again that guy does get a drive-by about, like, 50 Cent, piece of shit. Like, but for the most part,
I want to be there for that.
like when he gets off, when a chauffeured car drops him off at some dickhead's 50th birthday party that he's performing at, everybody is fucking pumped when he walks in. Everybody laughs at all of his
people
jokes.
probably asking for photos at this airport and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. He'll get the odd drive-by, but I think even a lot of people who don't even like him would
You better watch what you say around him because he's connected with Irv Gotti and Murder Inc. Well, they'll kill you, man.
I know that. Yeah.
Irv Gotti.
I'm pretty sure I could be gone before Irv Gotti gets out of a chair. So
Yeah, he's pretty. Man, people need to like go to the gym.
So let's take a look at the classic, iconic villains of horror
Britney
movie
Spears.
history. Yeah, she is obviously.
She's terrifying.
How do you figure?
With the knife dancing,
Oh,
if
right,
she was
yeah.
like in your kitchen out of nowhere and she was like, "Hey, have you seen?" I'd be like, "Okay, I'm freaking terrified."
Okay,
Who's
well,
more
there's-
terrifying?
That's another. Okay, that's a fair question, and I think I know the answer. Who's a real life person who would actually be an effective horror movie villain? I've always thought late era Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
No kid would. If Michael Jackson came
Yeah.
out from under your bed, putting the low hanging fruit comedically aside,
Yeah, right,
even if
yeah.
he wasn't there to diddle you, If you went to
Let's
go to
pretend Michael Jackson was not interested in diddling kids.
Right.
And just to murder her.
right.
He would be
When he
terrifying.
wasn't busy making love to his totally normal relationship wife Lisa Marie Presley, he was known.
Do you think they boned?
Yes, I actually do. Because you know what? I think she's dead now, right?
Yeah.
I think
I met her too.
I think that you can probably confirm or deny
And Kevin Bacon.
what I'm about to say. I think that she I think Michael Jackson stopped trying to have any connection to like the real world. I always got the impression that Lisa Marie like kind of wanted to be an actual person. She just
Yeah.
didn't really know how.
Yeah, she was being down to earth when I saw her.
So I think that when she married him, she actually like I don't think she was thinking publicity and shit. I think she was actually thinking this is a good idea. And there's just some weird, pretty obvious like Freudian shit where like, you know, they say, you know, a lot of guys grow up and kind of try to marry their mom. A lot of girls grow up and try to marry their dad. Well,
yeah, he's king.
his
king
dad
of pop,
is the king of
rock.
pop. You
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
where you could have made that mistake.
And she's very young. You can see how dumb she was.
Oh, she was blatantly stupid at the time.
But
that
then
she made
later on,
everything.
I saw her when she was older. She's pretty smart.
Yeah, no, I imagine
Except
she would have
not
got
that smart because her boyfriend was a kadoosh.
Was she
God, that guy's fucking sucked.
not in a relationship with Nick Cage?
Yes, she was.
I mean, it's
which
fucking
is pretty awesome.
But it's crazy.
I would fuck Nick Cage
Because Nick Cage
Even now.
wanted to be Elvis.
if I was gay.
Like he even did the movie where he was the Elvis.
yeah.
Like she could not say no to a guy that could be connected to her dad.
He was
somehow.
banging her because he thought he was banging her dad.
He thought he was banging
And
Elvis.
she was
That's
okay
right.
with it. But you thought
Right.
you were banging Michael Jackson because you thought you were banging your dad, so
But that's,
whatever.
that's the craziest, sickest relationship that has ever happened.
Agreed.
Where he's having sex with her because he thinks he's having sex with her dad.
And she's having sex with him because she thinks he's
she's
his
having-
dad.
She's having sex with her dad.
Yeah. I'm your father. I'm your father.
Right. Like if there's a picture of him in the room, nobody's flipping it over.
No, they're playing that music while they're boning for sure. Are you lonesome? Not right now. You know?
Yeah. So, actual horror movie villains. Which one would you actually want to be friends with the caveat that they're never going to actually try to kill you, but you know you're gonna get to hear about and maybe even if you're lucky witness some of their murderous exploits elsewhere.
I think Freddy Krueger for sure.
Okay, well, I
'Cause-
got a list of like 15.
Okay.
You just let me know if there's anybody that's just like a hard
Okay.
hard pass from the jump. There's the classic sort of trilogy, the Wolfman.
Who's the Wolfman?
Well, Benicio del Toro was the
No,
most
he
recent-
sucks balls.
But like Lon Chaney, this is like a going back to the 30s kind of thing.
Man, those guys suck.
First
Who
of all,
cares?
what you got to bear
And
in
they're gonna go through all the pain. It takes like 20 minutes for them to shape shift in it. They're all, oh, look at my arm or whatever. They're just lame.
Also, you forget with the Wolfman, he's only the Wolfman one day per
Right.
per
I love
month.
wolves, but the Wolfman is a douche.
The rest of the time, he's just some guy.
Yeah. Oh wait. Werewolf is
That's what the
different.
Wolfman is.
Right. Well, American Werewolf in Wonderland was pretty cool.
London.
Yeah,
How
I'd
dare
prefer
you.
one. Yeah, thank you, doucheface. I prefer Wonderland, but it took hours for him to transform, and he blacks out and he becomes a dog. He doesn't he can't be like, hey man, get me like a hot dog on the corner right now as a werewolf. He'd just be like, "Ugh," and eat you, and I'm like, oh, fucking cool. Like,
It's basically
good
like
hanging out with you.
It's basically like knowing a guy who's totally normal, except once a month he gets totally blackout drunk.
Yeah, I don't want to know that
I
guy.
don't want to be friends with that guy.
And when he's totally blacked out drunk, he's a werewolf. So there's that.
right.
You know, like he's gonna eat you.
Well, but we've already.
Oh, okay.
established
He
it.
doesn't eat you, but he's gonna eat your friends.
Of course he is.
Well, I'd rather, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, even people I hate, I'd rather they didn't get eaten by a werewolf.
I think you do want somebody who has the ability to. I guess that's going to be an issue with any of these people. If they're like, I definitely won't kill you, but your friends are all fair game, then maybe it's not a great idea to
Right.
be friends with any of these people.
I bet you Dave Grohl wish he was friends with that werewolf so it would eat that lady and the baby.
Yeah.
Then he could
Yep.
pretend it didn't happen.
Yep.
Because let's face it, that's what he really wants.
His baby to be eaten alive
Mm-hmm.
by.
If you
A
could ask Dave
supernatural
Grohl right
creature.
now, hey, Dave Grohl, I got a werewolf that'll eat that lady and the baby.
Yeah.
And it'll be like it didn't even happen.
Well, he's
All
already.
you gotta do is-
he's already made the statement. I mean,
But we can retract that. You can be like, my bad, I was drunk.
April Fools. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what month is it? Oh, my bad. Yeah, you can do that.
I'm a wacky. I'm the fun rock star.
He's a fun rock
I'm a nice
star.
guy.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, you knew that
You
wasn't
get it?
Dave.
You get it, kids?
You got Grohl.
That's a new show. You got Grohl.
You got Grohl. You got Grohl rolled.
Yeah, and then he just has to prank people for like another 6 months on TV and it's done.
Oh, fuck. Go pants flee to cover my tracks.
This is a mastermind deal.
Dracula.
Man, yeah, okay.
Okay.
New Dracula. Because old Dracula, look here, I suck blood, is like, dude, you suck. But new guys, like not Tom Cruise, because no offense, but he's gay. But Brad Pitt had like emotions and was gay. But I would like to be friends with like, oh wait.
Keanu? Wait, is Keanu Dracula? Or is he fighting Dracula?
No, he was fighting Dracula.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
He's on our
I
side.
think this is AI. There's a bunch of fake AI movie trailers.
Oh, okay.
If you look close. they're
Have you
fake
seen the new TV series of The Interview with the Vampire?
On
There's
AMC.
no way you have.
I've seen the trailer a million
It's
times.
awesome.
Yeah, it's got what's his face,
Bunch of gay guys in it is what it's got.
White Worm or Yellow Worm or whatever from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
He's the main guy.
yeah. There's a bunch of homos in it. Yeah, that guy's
There he is.
gay. The other guy's gay. Everyone's gay in it.
Okay, so a Dracula.
It's a little too gay for me.
If you go through and you're not into that sort of thing,
Obviously.
not in this studio.
No, there's anything wrong with it.
Dracula
Yeah.
only comes out at night.
I don't like that Dracula with the big ears. It's too
Oh,
Gollum-y.
Nosferatu?
He just
Yeah.
wants precious, and it's like, no. But if you're I like a classy Dracula.
Yeah.
Then yes, I would love to be friends with a classy Dracula. I'm just trying to think of one.
See, the problem is, I think like the classic, like you go back to 1930s, 1940s, like was it Universal that made all that shit? The problem for me is that Dracula only comes out at night, and I
I can't come out in the daytime and hang out with you.
At this point in my life, I
know we're a little old for nightlife,
I tend to
right?
wrap things up socially by about 9.
Yeah, good point. Well,
Yeah.
I'm, as you know, a very successful comedian these days, so I do go out a lot.
Yeah, sure.
I had pizza with Dave Attell the other day. So
Sure.
Not to name drop, but I mean, pretty big.
Yeah.
I could have been there with
Dracula.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
And that would have been badass.
Pretty impressive.
Also, though, if I was with Vlad the Impaler, I'd want to get pussy. And I don't want to get pussy anymore. So Vlad's just like, here's something mysterious. I'm like, not really, dude. I'd probably kind of want to go home. We could start a band, I guess. But you're going to be like, oh, dude, what you want? He's going to do like band songs and shit. I don't want to hear.
I hate bands that
Think they're
that
vampires?
seem like they're trying to be Dracula.
I know,
So why
right?
would I want to band with the actual Dracula? Like,
Yeah,
fuck,
because he's gonna be over the top with the vampire songs.
yeah, like I didn't like
this next song's about sucking blood. Like, no shit, dude. Everything's about sucking blood with you. Like, talk about a cheeseburger for
Right.
once in your life.
something I'm very fond of: the darkness.
I'm in the dark. Oh, God, cry me a dark river, you pussy.
Shut up, Joy Division.
Yeah. If he was in Sepultura, okay,
Metal Dracula.
yeah, that'd be badass.
But could Metal Dracula actually do something fresh with metal? Because if it's going to be goth metal, I'm still out. Like if he's just like, have you thought about keyboards?
No,
Sepultura?
no. Dude.
Because if it's going to be typo, like I like typo, but I don't need to be like friends with real
you
life.
like typo?
I do like typo.
I don't like typo.
Really?
Well, it's maybe just that weird dude.
Yeah, he's pretty weird.
I just never liked him. I don't like keyboards, man.
He posed in Playgirl. I respected that.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't like him. But look, if Sepultura, if he was like, no, I don't want him to sing in Sepultura. If he's one of the guitarists and he still stays like mad riffage.
I feel like Dracula's never allowed to move that fast. Like it doesn't even make
What?
sense.
You don't even know how. Wait, Vlad the Impaler moves like a. What's the one where it's Dracula and it's the handsome guy? One of the new, not that new, but handsome Hollywood guys, and he is Vlad the Impaler, and then the Romans come or whatever, they're going to kill his whole city, and they go, we're going to take your first sons, and he's like, look, that I cannot do. And one time they were in a cave with Dracula, who bit a bunch of people, and he made it out.
Yeah.
And he went back there to get bitten to get the powers of Dracula.
Yeah.
And then Dracula he was like, if you drink out of this skull and you don't eat anybody for the next 2 days, you can have all the powers. And then, spoiler alert, he sucks the blood out of his wife. Or, I don't know, he fucks up.
Yeah.
And now he's Dracula for the rest of his life. But he zooms through.
Lickety split.
He's a lightning boy.
Yeah.
And he turns into bats and goes super hyper speed.
Yeah.
And then forms back into himself, kills like 500 people in like 2 seconds.
What about if Dracula he wants to start a band, but he wants to sound like White Zombie? Because that's actually probably the modern.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that's gonna be terrible.
He could also He could also turn the rest of the band into vampires.
Right.
So they all play at night, and they're all like, "Oh, they're gonna get gothy again."
See, that's one of my concerns about Dracula in general as a friend is like, what's the deal with the familiars? What, you gotta like bite them 2 times, but the familiars, they just bite them 1 time and then they become their minions?
Familiar's a felcher.
Yeah, like I don't want.
That's a bitch.
I kind of like. I feel bad for
That's
the.
just like a traveling assistant.
I feel bad for the familiar and hate him at the same time.
Hate the familiar?
Yeah,
Yeah, I hate the guy that makes a familiar
that's what I'm saying.
because it's mean.
I feel bad.
Let him be a vampire.
Because you did a dick thing to him,
Yeah.
but also you've turned him into a wiener.
But also, you are a wiener for everybody knows what you're familiar. He's never turning you. That's the scam. Is he goes, next week I'll turn you.
Right.
But right now, go get me some pizza.
Yeah,
You know?
it's like Nutrisystem. It's a fucking pyramid scheme.
It is a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a Ponzi. What is it?
A Ponzi scheme.
A Ponzi scheme. Yeah. I'm very familiar with those.
How about Frankenstein?
Frankenstein sucks.
Agreed.
I don't want to hang out with him.
And
He's not funny. He's not quick-witted. He's
Nope.
always going to bump into shit. Like, if you go, hey, man, go get me a drink, he's going to rip the fridge door off. I'll be like, dude, how many times have you done that?
Yeah.
You know? Like, let's go on a camping trip. Maybe not, Frankenstein.
and also, who smells worse than Frankenstein?
Right. He's been dead for years.
He's literally made of rotting
He's
flesh.
rotting. Yeah. Yeah, and I bet he's not very good at wiping his buttocks.
There's no way. I don't think he even tries.
He just shits in his pants.
I think so.
He might be the foulest smelling thing on the planet.
I think so.
So, like, within 100 feet, you smell Frankenstein.
Right.
And he's from, like, English cobblestone, where even the cleanest hoe smelled.
Right, exactly.
And he's the stinkiest one out of all them.
right. He smells bad for a medieval peasant.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
saying something.
Yeah, people that are, like, having their limbs fall off because they've got, like, gout or whatever, they're like, whew.
Showing up
Easy,
to the
Frankenstein.
smell aside, showing up to the club with that guy is fucking diesel.
Do you want to show up at the club?
Like
We're
once.
talking about us.
No, I know. Do I want to do it all the time? No. Is he going to
But
win?
one time you do?
No. One time showing up with that guy. Where are you sexually on Bride of Frankenstein?
I don't know her.
I don't get much of a vibe off of her, bone wise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like pretty much sexually numb at this point.
I see.
But, I mean, is that her?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
1935.
Oh. Wait, is she dead?
This actress, most likely.
No,
Oh.
I believe they're both dead.
Yeah.
no.
I think there's a sequel where they were just like, oh, I think.
I mean, if they
Frankie's
are
got a
alive
bond.
right now, are they dead?
If they're. Hold on. My brain's exploding.
Bride of Frankenstein
Yeah.
is a dead lady, right?
She's made out of dead parts.
Right, yeah.
Right.
I don't want to. I'm not into, jamming the rig, so to speak.
Yeah. You don't think not one time?
Nope. You ever lie with a dead thing?
No. You're implying you have. We can move on. Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah. Oh, he's your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would because, well, no, here's the thing. If he's my friend and he makes good meals, and I say, hey, promise me you don't feed me people,
If he's your friend, I think you can trust him.
you
on
can
that.
trust him. Well, then, okay.
Well, it's like having a friend who's like, can make my Thanksgiving a tofurkey.
And it wouldn't be like a person's, like, kidney or whatever.
No, I don't think so.
Then, yes, I would.
Would you feel comfortable?
Yeah.
would you honestly feel comfortable if he said, come on over, I'll fix us a dinner and yes, of course, a nice Chianti.
I don't want any fava beans.
And then whatever he makes for dinner, for damn sure what you're eating is not people.
Mm-hmm.
For damn sure what he is eating is, and you have no idea who the person is.
Was that a friend of mine? Because he's my friend. He wouldn't kill my friends, right?
Right. But it could be, somebody who totally deserved it. It could be somebody who didn't deserve it at all. Was Hannibal Lecter, like, what was his criteria for the people that he ate?
They had it coming.
Always? Seemed like sometimes he just got real hungry.
Well, it wasn't so much hungry. He got real into, I'm going to torture this person.
Yeah. Did they always?
They were annoying.
Yeah. So he only eats.
I mean, he killed the gay. He made the gay guy cut his face off.
Yeah.
That guy was fucking, an idiot.
Yeah.
Actually, I like to torture people and jerk off to, he had like a butler. Like, he was a bitch, dude. Like, and then the guy that owned the mental asylum, he lined him up and he killed him. That guy was a dickhead.
You put me in jail, I'm gonna eat you.
Right. And then, he ate some cops. But those cops were harassing him. They weren't innocent cops on the side of the street.
He just smelled bacon, bro.
That's all he heard, yeah.
Okay.
And he didn't eat Clarice.
Hannibal Lecter. No,
he liked her.
He respected her. That's right. He doesn't eat people he respects.
So I think he's cool.
Okay.
And if Hannibal Lecter doesn't respect you, you're no friend of mine.
If Hannibal Lecter was just that guy, but he was just not a cannibal whatsoever,
Teach me so many things.
Is that a guy you want to hang out with?
Yes, because
Okay.
I would like to learn more about the fine arts.
Oh, well, then he's the perfect person.
Right.
Then he's probably going to win.
I would like to get some class. I'm not very classy.
Hannibal Lecter is very close.
Yeah, I'm more of a bogan, and a
Yeah.
bogan with class is a 1-2 punch.
Yes.
It makes me like one of the most interesting men.
High class bogan?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no such thing.
No.
There's never been one.
It doesn't really work that way, huh? There must be somebody
Maybe Paul Hogan,
There must be somebody in Australian society who managed to cross over to
Russell Crowe,
Is he really a bogan?
a little bit.
Is he?
I mean, he drinks he owns a rugby team and he headbutts people.
Okay, you would know like where he sits in Australian society.
30 odd yards. A grunt was pretty stupid. You know, he sings now.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to sing this song, and he's not a very good singer.
No.
And he's like, I actually sing. I don't know if you guys know this. And here's my next song. And it's like, dude, you're too fat.
It's got to be so nice to get to the point in life where you can just be like, I'm the singer in a rock band, and it doesn't matter if
Oh, it's not a rock band.
whatever the hell it is.
He's
like,
doing solo, bro. He stands up there by himself, like just a big jolly Santa
yeah.
crow. And I'm like, dude, it's just like pop it, because he's not fat everywhere. It's just his gut, and which means it's beer,
Yeah.
which makes him pretty legendary. Because it just means he drinks all the time, and he's like, yes, so I've done it all. So
Yeah.
now I've got a giant gut. It's just weird to want to be.
I think
I shouldn't be. I'm such a.
He wants to
dick.
be Brando-esque.
Oh. Because he was so good looking,
I know.
When
But he was tired of being objectified.
Oh.
You could just see all of us undressing him just while we were staring at him. We were taking those Russian tights. I'm sorry.
I know
those
you're making fun
Roman-
of him, but do you really think that? Do you think he really thought that?
I do think that there is something to be said for I had to be in shape for a long time and I earned the right that I don't have to anymore.
Yeah.
And I think like a lot of the great actors have let themselves go.
Let yourself go a little bit. You don't have to let yourself go to the point where it's hard to get off the toilet.
Yeah.
Because that's what it looks like. It's gone.
You see that big now?
It's insane. Look at that thing.
That is.
It's like Quado's living in there.
Yeah, it's amazing when you can get fat in the kind of way that I can pinpoint what you were consuming to make you that.
Yeah.
Like that is beer.
Yes.
That's 100%. Like, dude, I could punch that and it will not move.
No,
That
you
is-
break your knuckles
That is
on
a rock
Yeah.
solid beer
And
pregnancy.
it's got to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't care if you don't look that good. It's more about, are you comfortable? When you get up in the morning and you put your pants on, does it hurt? When you go, oh, we put your socks on and you're like, oh, making crazy sounds to get his socks on, dude.
Yeah, I think he emotionally eats and drinks. That looks like a sad man who's sad eating and sad drink.
Maybe somebody
beer
puts
drinking.
his socks on for him.
Maybe he doesn't wear socks. He seems like he may have moved into the sandal.
Might have been
era.
a croc. Yeah,
It's
right.
like- he could
Just crocking it up.
He could be crocking it up.
Right.
Let me see. Who's next here? Do you want to hang out with Jaws?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah. Dude, free rides with Jaws?
Okay, so you're friends with him, which means that he will.
I get to ride him. Do you know how cool you are if you're out on the beach, man, and you're riding Jaws and you get a ride to the store with Jaws? Dude, if
Yeah.
Jaws puts you in his mouth and he's your friend, he's like, dude, I will not eat you.
Yeah.
And then he like swims by your friends and you're in Jaws' teeth.
Yeah.
It seems prickly. But
Yeah, but it's worth the pain. I think you're right. You're presenting an angle that I did not see coming at all.
Jaws rides and for your friends.
Well-
Hey, man, can you give me and my friends a ride to the beach, man?
Yeah. Well, particularly because, like, if you're friends with Freddy Krueger, for example.
Yeah. Well, the best thing about Freddy Krueger is he goes into people's dreams,
Yeah.
which means he could take you to people's dreams.
Oh, wow.
So then you could go to other people's dreams and fuck them up.
Can Freddy Krueger bring me to my dreams so that I can
Yeah.
actually be, like, fully aware in my dreams?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Freddy Krueger just became a more serious inner circle contender.
Yeah,
The
he
thing
can
about-
take you to other people's dreams that you're friends with, and then you could find out what your friends are dreaming about, and then you can make fun of them the next day about it
Yes.
and freak them the fuck out.
Well, I think they're going to know you're friends with Freddy Krueger. They're probably going to connect the dots.
Oh, wait. Well, I don't think it'd be a good idea to tell everybody you're friends with Freddy Krueger.
Well, I assume he's going to, like, post it on his Instagram.
I think that'd be dangerous.
To be friends with him?
No,
Why are you
to
really gonna
post
kill
it
me?
on social media.
That your friend, I think he's going to
That
post
your
it.
good friend is Freddy Krueger.
Why?
Because then when people die in their dreams,
Yeah.
they're going to go, dude, you didn't tell Freddy not to do that?
He's his own man.
Oh, see how that goes when you start telling people that Freddy's his own man and I can't control him when he murders people around this town.
See, this is why I start to warm up to the idea.
Because he's a savage.
This is where
Don't
I start,
forget that.
No, I know. This is where he's a bad man.
He's
nobody's
thirsty.
bad.
He's bloodthirsty.
This is where I start to come around to the idea of Jaws. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, he is an animal.
Yeah.
Like, you could literally be going back
He's
and
also
forth
a human being.
on the beach going, hey, ladies, while Jaws is... His head's out of the water. He's got you in his mouth, and you're just like, "What's up, ladies? Who
You
brought
are
the party?"
the pimp.
And then he fucking spits you out, and you walk over to grab a beer. He literally goes directly off and eats somebody.
Yeah.
And then comes back and he's got
You're
blood all
fine.
over, and you're fine. He's goddamn Jaws.
Yeah.
Like, it's not my fault. Like, I don't know why he's not eating me. You guys got to stay the fuck away from me. He's a shark.
Every now and then you'd have to look out for him because he's your friend. You'd be like, Jaws, the cops are coming. Get out of here. And then he'd nick off.
Yeah.
Because what I would do would be.
I don't know. I think you're gonna lose the goodwill of humankind when you tip him off to harpoons and shit.
Well, yeah.
Run, Jaws, run!
What about if you use Morse code?
Okay.
If I go, hey,
Right. Well, the problem is humans
I got a little
understand
thing.
Morse code and Jaws does not.
well, I got a little gang sign that I throw up, and
Yeah.
Jaws knows that it's time to cut.
Yeah.
But think about like going deep dive, holding on to Jaws.
Yeah, no, that's
And then
great.
Jaws shoots out of the water like SeaWorld
Right.
shit, except you're not torturing a killer whale. You're friends with
He loves
Jaws.
it.
He loves it. And then you do shows for people.
Yeah.
People are like, do you see Jason do like a 30-foot air on a 35-foot great white shark the other day? My Instagram would be off the charts.
Yeah, be very
I would no
successful.
longer need to do anything.
Anything. Just that, yeah.
And I could do stand-up at a pool on Jaws.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're set.
Yeah, it'd be like 2 kids got in a pool and they died because my friend ate them. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that would be your surest avenue to...
Well, you ain't going to catch me if I have like a scuba gear
I
thing.
think just your Jaws-centric content alone would
Right,
kind of
good point.
secure you. I don't think that you need to necessarily...
You could have sex on Jaws. Like your chick could hold the fin and you could bang her doggy style.
Here's a dumb question. Has anybody
You ever had
actually...
sex on a shark?
Has anybody actually figured out a way to... Is there any sea animal that anybody's ever ridden?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
For real.
What the? Yeah. Dude.
Name it. Okay, stop saying yeah. Name it.
Shamu.
People rode Shamu.
Yeah.
Okay, can I see like a picture that really happened?
Yeah, they rode like Shamu and a couple other dudes, and then then one of them got antsy and drowned a bitch or two. But before they got drowned, some people were riding them.
So they like put a.
Dude, you stand on the nose of them, and they take you down, and then shoot you up in the air and make you do a giant dive.
Okay.
You never saw that?
I never went to SeaWorld.
It's on video. I didn't go to SeaWorld. The fuck would I go to SeaWorld
Never
for?
all that interested in what they were doing there either.
Oh, Shamu was a man's best friend until
He was
not a woman's best friend.
he was man's
He
worst
ate.
enemy.
He ate. He didn't even
So
eat
they're-
her. He just like played with her for too long underwater.
Do people ride dolphins?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. I can't believe you're asking me this. You can water ski dolphins.
See, I know I've seen that in like Happy Days. I just don't know if that's actually.
What are you talking
You
about?
can okay. You can water ski dolphins.
Yes.
Can you surf dolphins?
I've never seen that. But yes. I think the difference is if you water ski, if you surf a dolphin and they're in the sea, they don't come back because they're like, "Oh, screw you, we're out."
Yeah,
Which I back.
but this can be done.
Yes,
Okay.
people have definitely skied dolphins. Definitely been pitched into the air to do somersaults with dolphins. They've had sex with dolphins.
Yeah, they sure have.
Killer whales have done the same thing. They throw you up in the air and all that. It's so crazy to know that like now no one's ever going to ride a killer whale again. But at one point, every Saturday, there was a bunch of dickheads riding them.
Wait, they're not still doing that in Russia?
Nah,
Sure, you sure?
no, I'm not. I'm making that up.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, good point. Life is cheap there. That's because their heads are so flat.
If
Why do they sleep in such a weird position?
so, wait, how do Russians sleep? Oh yeah, look at that.
I think they sleep on their back. Or maybe Russian ladies' vaginas are like more thin, like not tubular. It squashes the head.
Is this a Russian thing across the board, or is this just because
All Russians have flat heads.
Vladimir Putin looks like a
I mean, not all Russians have flat heads.
Yeah.
Most Russians have flat heads.
Putin looks like a Doberman.
He's got a flat head, right?
He's got
Yeah,
kind
guess
of
where he's
a
from?
bit of a dogman. Yeah, I believe Vladimir Putin is from Russia.
Read between the lines.
Yeah. Hanging out with Leatherface. Is Leatherface developmentally
dumb.
is he disabled?
He is dumb.
Yeah.
And he is. I'm not going to say it because we're on a podcast, but he's
He is, right?
full.
Yeah. Right.
He's full that. And I don't know, he seems stinky too.
There's no doubt about that.
He does not shower. I don't have a stinky friend.
No.
No offense to stinky people,
Stinky people in suits.
but I don't like you.
Stinky people in suits are weirder than stinky people in t-shirts.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Because it's like you dressed up, but
Yeah, I
you
know,
didn't
but-
shower before you dressed up.
Right.
Yeah, what is
You're
that?
simultaneously fancier and grosser than everybody here.
It's
What's
like
your
a
angle,
bow
bro?
tie on a turd.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody wants to be friends with Leatherface. He does not live in a cool neighborhood. It's not like you want
And
to
I
go
just
there.
realized he does have a dead person's face on his face.
Well,
and that's slightly off-putting.
None of these people are perfect. There may be a certain
Jaws
smell.
is great.
There
It's
may be a
good
certain
looking.
smell factor. Yeah, no, Jaws so far is the only person I think you could seriously consider voting for.
And Freddy.
I think Jaws is the clear favorite out of the two.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hang out with Jigsaw, right?
Who's Jigsaw?
Would you like to play a game?
Oh,
Oh, fuck that guy.
he's a dickhead.
Yeah. How about Chucky?
Yeah.
Let's
If I was still using,
yes.
hell yeah. Because smoking weed with Chucky would be badass.
Yeah, Chucky actually seems like real talk. The one guy here that you might
Real talk. Stupid.
the one guy like, hey, we're gonna watch this movie. Hey, there's some friends coming over. Hey, we got a 6-foot hoagie. You want to come help us eat it? Like,
Oh, he'd be a great guy for a
actually
6-foot
straight
hoagie.
up somebody that like. I'm not saying I would definitely love hanging out with Chucky, but the actual highest chance you go. You know what? Who's your friend? That guy's fucking hilarious. That guy. You know, I mean, he fucking calls it like
Kills
he
it at
sees
parties.
it. Yeah.
Don't let him drive your car.
Like he seems like a potentially a more homicidal Bill Burr.
Wow. Yeah.
He might have jokes.
Yo, for sure he's got jokes.
Yeah.
You got to watch when you joking with him. Like if he makes fun of you and you make fun of him, he might kill your friend.
He definitely seems like the kind of guy that he can be like laughing at the joke, and then all of a sudden he's super pissed at you, and you're just like, I thought we were just, even if you know that he's not going to kill you, which is the ground rules of this game.
But for your friends,
it's not something I want in a friend. Yeah.
And he seems like the kind of guy that would finger your girlfriend when she's asleep.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And he'd be like, bruh, what's the problem? And I'd be like, really, dude? What's the problem?
Yeah, no, dude, if Chucky is in the same zip code and you're having sex, check the closet before it's too late.
He's watching.
Definitely watching. Yeah. Yeah, if you go through like the hidden pictures on his phone.
Oh, they're of your anus.
Crazy. I know we got to wrap this up. Let me just run through the rest of them.
The phone keeps disconnecting.
Pinhead,
because he says, your suffering will be legendary even in hell, is badass, but would rather probably prefer to be in a band with him than anything. Like, does he bring his friends?
I don't
those guys aren't that much fun.
No, I don't want to hang out with xenomorphs.
That weird pig guy's not cool.
No, they look like if the band.
He doesn't seem like he laughs at anything.
No, his friends look like if the band from the Star Wars Cantina went goth.
Yeah. Yeah, and fuck Star Wars. Sorry, you know what I mean.
Catching strays,
I'm not
but
a kid.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. I just don't want to hang out with Star Wars. That's all.
Pinhead is not fun.
No.
He dresses cool.
He bases himself on being not fun.
He's basically
if there's anything fun happening, he's gonna leave.
Right.
And he's like, this is not my cup of tea.
The best thing about
shut up.
Best thing about him is that he can tell you everything about hell and how to not go there.
That's cool. That's cool.
What could come like? He's gonna have the best stories.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what's new? Oh man, I was in hell the other day. Guess what I saw?
I pulled the guy's skin off, that might like make it hard to sleep at night.
But I feel like
these are daytime stories for me.
I feel like, but at the same time, because the Bible to me makes it very clear that almost nobody is going to heaven. You need to be as like Mother Teresa. You got to be close to perfect. I feel like it would give me a lot of peace of mind for Pinhead to be like, hell is real. It's as bad, if not worse, than you think it is. But like Pinhead literally said to you, hell is real. I was there like 10 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. Here's what you need to do to go to heaven and not go to hell. I don't think it would be that hard for you to be pretty close to perfect for the rest of your life. Can we agree?
I say we'd still slip.
Really?
Yeah, because give it a day.
Dude, you tell me. Hell is real. And look, I brought a handful of guts from there.
Yeah.
Just like, just don't lie. Like
Seems like you get used to it though.
Hell?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the whole point, is that it's so bad, but you would never get used to it.
Well, in like Hellraiser 5, there's guys that are like boning up on getting tortured.
Yeah.
They're kind of into it.
I don't think I'm maybe that kind of guy.
I think if you're in hell long enough,
you become that kind of guy?
Yes.
You acquire a taste for hell?
You do.
I think I would rather acquire a taste for heaven, which also kind of sounds
I just have to not lie. Then I'm going.
That's what I'm saying.
Easy peasy.
I think if somebody could literally like if hell was
Can I exaggerate?
If hell was like
What about if I hit my head and I can't remember what the real story is? Is that a lie?
No, you need to intentionally do things.
Okay, well then I'm fine.
Like if hell was at like the Alameda exit of the 10.
Yeah.
And anytime you
Which is
wanted
totally
to,
possible.
you go by, dude, I drove,
you shouldn't do that.
We were driving past there the other day. There was a fully nude woman laying on the street.
That's cool. She wasn't hot though, was she?
No, no.
Isn't it weird how the
amazing.
ones that do
Never,
that are never that? Yeah.
Do you want to hang out with Carrie?
No.
Yeah.
She sucks.
She's like a literal moody teenager from hell.
And she's a butterface.
Oh, Sissy Spacek?
I just don't like her head.
Yeah.
You know? And I hate bitches with that hair.
That's straight.
It's like, get a haircut. Like, put some mousse in it or something.
Yeah.
You're such a downer, you know? And no wonder everybody picked on you. You had it coming. Your face is punchable.
Covered in blood is a vibe.
True, but I hate her face.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't like her.
And if you're not around her, anytime you're walking on grass, you never know. Boom!
Yeah,
Boom!
yeah.
I don't want to live my life like that.
Yeah, and if someone surprises somebody, then next thing you know, she's killing everybody because she didn't see it coming. And she got butt hurt.
Imagine this chick with a period.
Right, yeah, we're getting sprayed by that for sure.
Ghostface.
Killer?
Nah, Ghostface, Scream, from the Scream movies.
Who's that? Oh,
Yeah.
he sucks.
Yeah, he's just too-
It's a dude.
It's two douche
It's
teens.
two frat dudes.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
the worst. He's the worst.
I want to go to hell before I live with two frat dudes.
I would rather be friends with Frankenstein,
yeah.
the stinkiest man who's ever
I would rather
lived.
live in a house with a rotten corpse.
Candyman.
Candyman is
He's got
kind
a
of
vibe,
cool,
but like,
yeah.
what does he actually?
But you gotta turn it down every now and then, Candyman.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be like, I'm like, dude, okay, I got it. Yeah, like somebody said it 3 times. Okay, I'm happy for you, but like, today's not the day. You know.
The bees are gonna be a thing.
Right. And you're not gonna let those bees out of your mouth inside, are you?
I mean, they gotta come out somehow.
But do you have any honey? Because if
don't
you can
think-
produce honey,
I don't think he even has any candy.
then I don't want to hang out with.
I don't think there's.
He has no candy.
He only goes to like the shittiest apartments in the projects.
Yeah, I don't want to. Wait, really?
Yeah, that's where he killed all those kids.
Well, that is. But then he comes back to your house.
He's an urban legend in the PJs.
Well, I don't like that he picks on the streets.
Yeah, that's true.
I like the streets.
It's vaguely racist.
Yeah, and just because he's black doesn't mean I give him a whole pass for
No,
that.
no. Black serial killers can be same-sex racist.
Yeah,
Same-
that's a black
same
on
race.
black crime.
That's right.
I'm more of a if he goes to some suburbs or like let's go to some frat. What are those?
Let's kill
houses
some
called?
frat guys?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love that guy.
Then I'd be like, hell yeah, tell me about how you let the bees out at a frat.
Oh, I would love that guy.
Yeah.
If Candyman agreed to just kill frat boys
Then he could live with me.
and like YouTube celebrities,
Ooh. I would like to see him have a war against Paris Hilton's baby.
yeah.
Because that would be
Or
quite
you could
the
just
fight.
like hang out with Chucky and just show him YouTube guys until he's like, I gotta go. And you're like, all right, see you later, Chucky. Awesome.
Don't say for sure.
Yeah.
Just say you gotta go. And I'll
You
be
just
like,
see he's like getting antsy. He's
gotcha.
like starting to rub his
yeah,
pants.
yeah. Oh man, that guy's gonna die for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'd be pumped on that.
Norman Bates is among the worst horror movie villains. I recently rewatched the first half of Psycho, and even when he's not, spoiler alert, dressed as his mom, he's pretty unpleasant.
Is he?
Yeah.
Unpleasant as in not fun to be around.
He's just this like weird, uncomfortable, awkward nerd. He's like got big intern energy,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to.
and then he dresses like his mom and kills you.
That bit I do like.
Uh-huh.
Like if he shows up as his mom and sits on the couch a little bit and say, "Would you like some juice, Johnny?" I'd be
As
like,
his
"Yeah,
as his mom, he's pretty annoying.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, really?
Yeah, all the mom ever does is yell at Norman for, oh, you want to hang out with whores again?
Oh, okay. I don't want him to say that to me.
That's pretty much.
I'm like, dude, I don't even hang out with whores anymore.
yeah, that's pretty much all of Mrs. Bates' material.
Okay, that would be tough.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, I don't want to hang out with her.
and
Or
then,
him.
I mean,
Or them, I
Can
should
you
say.
hang out with Jason Voorhees? Is that even a thing?
Who's that?
Jason, Friday the 13th.
Oh, yes, you can hang out with him. He's cool.
He can't talk and he lives underground.
I think it's best that he doesn't talk.
How fun is it to hang out with a guy who literally can't or won't talk?
But he would get you nachos and stuff.
He kills everybody who has sex. Like
Not
having
you, though. He's your friend. I
Yeah.
thought this is a part of the thing.
No, I know.
So he's not killing me and my chick.
Okay, what if I want to go stay at a cabin with some friends? How am I going to explain to them why that's a really, really bad idea?
You don't bring Jason to a cabin with your friends.
I'm
dude.
saying I don't need
If
to
you
bring,
bring
If I'm in a
Jason-
cabin with my friends, I just have to assume he's there. Now I have to have a conversation with them about how, hey guys, I know we're all enjoying a nice vacation and there's something a little horny about being out in the woods, but here's my advice to you. Do not fuck.
Yeah, your cabin days are done.
Don't fucking
Yeah.
turn your back in the shower.
But I tell you what, it would be pretty good to go to what's the place where everyone stays in the tents and watches bad music?
Oh, bring him to Burning Man?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Bringing him to Burning Man would be badass.
Bringing English people to
He
Burning
just
Man.
shows up back in your tent covered in blood and you're like, yeah, Jason
Right.
killed everybody. That's awesome.
And everybody's so fucked up, he could literally just walk around covered in blood the
Yeah.
entire weekend. And
It'd be like part of the party.
yeah, he would just be on
Get him a bicycle.
be on everybody's Instagram. Michael Myers,
Yeah, he's fun. But he doesn't talk either, right?
no.
I
Is
would
there
like
any
to
real?
get rides with him. Like I would like him to be my Uber driver.
Hmm.
Because if you get road rage, he drops me off and then he follows them for like
Oh my god.
2 days.
Yes.
And then he kills them and
Right.
his family. Because that would be satisfying. I'd
And
be like,
there's-
okay, I'm going to get out here.
Right.
And then you know that he's going to kill that person that got road rage with you.
And even if they go like, oh shit, I'm gonna go straight to the police station. So that
He doesn't care.
He'll
He
just
likes
kill-
that.
He'll kill. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll appear in the window of the cop station, and then when they look out again, he'll be gone.
More meat for the
And then when
grinder.
you get back in your car, he'll be in the back seat.
Yeah.
He'll cut your head off.
And not exactly a villain, but since he does have a new movie out, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, man, I was gonna say Beetlejuice would be super fun.
It's very gross.
Yeah, and he might stink.
There's a lot of I think you're getting a lot of boogers wiped on you.
I'm pissed at that.
Yeah.
Okay, name one person you'd be okay with wiping boogers on you from time to time. Besides your kids, that's cheating.
I mean, you want to say that maybe some of the jackass guys, you go, this is how they,
No,
this
dude.
is their
No.
love language.
I love Johnny Knoxville. If he wiped boogers on me every time I see him, I would not meet him ever again.
Who's Slash? I would take that from Slash. Because I'm just like, he's just a big rock and roll kid. Slash is an 8-year-old rock and roll monster.
I would rather
I'm like, he genuinely thinks that, like Ozzy. I would take it from Ozzy. I'd be like, Ozzy.
He's so gross. I don't want his old man boogers on me.
I don't want anybody's boogers
I want
on
girls'
me. You're
boogers
asking
on
me,
me.
oh, who was the girl that I want boogers from?
I don't want Madonna's boogers on me.
No.
Paris Hilton probably has a nice booger.
No. I don't want her. It's
Oh,
got to be a chick who's a little bit grimy to begin with.
Jessica Alba.
Nah, I don't want her boogers. I
You
mean,
don't?
I'll roll with it. No, I actually don't, believe it or not. I don't.
She'll roll them up and put them on your t-shirt.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay with that.
Me too. I'd also be okay with Michael Jackson's sister.
LaToya.
She got some nostrils.
LaToya or Janet?
Both of them have got some gapers.
Well, LaToya's seem more.
Oh, LaToya has no nose.
Yeah, how's LaToya doing these days?
Yeah, you know what? I don't want zombie boogers on me, but no, I'm talking about the talented one.
Janet.
Yeah, Janet Jackson could rub a booger on me. So could Jermaine Dupri. Wait, Janet? That's Janet now?
Is that
Yeah,
correct?
I don't want her anywhere near me. I don't like that.
Really?
Yeah, what happened?
What are you talking about?
I don't like her head.
I think she looks pretty remarkable.
I
for
didn't
a
like that.
75-year-old
Oh, you know
woman.
whose boogers? Diana Ross could put boogers on me.
I don't want Diana Ross to put anything on me. I got a real problem with that chick.
What happened?
I don't like her.
Why?
I think that she's. I don't think she's all that talented.
What? Who sings "If I Can't Have You"? I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you. Oh. Is that her?
I don't think so.
Oh. Well, whoever sings that could put their boogers on me.
Well, she's like all the Supremes.
Alicia Keys could flick a boogie
You know
on
what?
me.
She absolutely could. I would
Yeah.
take that from her. There's the answer to your question.
Yep.
And the answer, I guess, to our overall question is a resounding clear winner. The horror movie villain you would most want to be friends with is obviously Jaws.
Jaws, yeah.
So there you go.
We have a couple more from fans.
Oh,
if
please.
You guys are curious.
Yeah.
We got Leprechaun.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's terrible.
That guy fucking sucks.
He's rotting meat.
That guy
And
is,
he never shares anything.
everything he says has to rhyme.
That would be annoying after about 20 minutes.
He's gonna rap when he gets drunk.
Oh, God. And he seems like the kind of guy that would bite your friend's face.
He's a racist stereotype.
Is
He
he?
seems like one. Yeah, I mean, come on. It's like you would not be able to do that character if it was like a racial stereotype, but it happens to be an Irish stereotype, so it kind of flew.
Well, you're allowed to make fun of Irish.
You're allowed to make fun of Irish people. That's exactly right. He also he's gross. Like he lives in like a well. Like he's the kind of guy like Beetlejuice just has like mildew growing on his face kind of thing. Like he's half like algae.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fucking disgusting.
Whatever
Whatever he touches, you're not going to eat off that ever again.
Oh my God! If he's like, "Oh, you want a bite of this?" But he'll say in some rhyming way, "No, I don't
and
want."
Imagine how his breath is.
It's awful.
Look at his teeth.
He might have the grossest genitals in the game.
And he for sure looks at your dick when you pee.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
He's another guy that when you're having sex, like just assume you're performing for an audience of Leprechaun in the closet.
Check your back because you've got jizz on it for sure.
And you know what? I would actually rather find Chucky jerking off in the closet to me having sex than Leprechaun.
Oh, I would. I'm kind of into
honored.
Chucky. Yeah.
Kind of honored.
It's a doll. Who cares about a doll jerking off on me?
He's just there jilling off on flat
Yeah,
Ken
yeah,
crotch.
yeah. Have at it. Whack your Ken patch.
Yeah.
We got the original mummy.
No, not original or old or future or
mummy.
what. All mummies stay there.
Fast
Fuck
mummy,
away.
slow mummy, get fucked mummy.
Terrible.
Yeah, no.
Man, the mummies.
Captain Spaulding from House of
Ew.
a Thousand Corpses.
He's the worst, man. That's like hanging out with the Cottonmouth Kings and the Insane Clown Posse at the same time.
Yeah.
What
like-
about Baby from A Thousand Corpses?
No, these people are the worst. They're so crusty and stinky. They steal your weed. Like, they're not fun.
And finally, The Woodsman.
Well, yeah, it was awesome.
That guy was awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
That guy had a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, I mean,
Couldn't put
if
my
he's your friend and he's not going to kill you, he's got some good catchphrase.
Yeah.
He seems funny.
I mean, it's like, how into gamey jerky are you? Because that's pretty much what he's bringing to the party.
He's not sitting on my couch.
No, he's not coming.
He's got a snake coming out of his ass.
He's not coming in my house.
Right. This is more of an outdoor friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I would ideally prefer a friend to wear pants.
Right, that's all I'm saying. I think it'd be fun to take him to the cricket.
Yeah, I know all my friends get boners, but no, they're not like kind of
right.
rubbing it in my face all
Right.
the
It
time.
would be fun to watch him try to get into a restaurant with no pants on and a huge
and
boner.
an enormous boner.
Yeah, because like, what are you gonna do? He'll kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we've got our answer.
It's really pretty easy.
Yeah, when you really think about
It's
it.
not even a voting. This is not a voting one. This is here is the greatest like horror
Yeah.
fiction monster to be friends with that isn't going to kill you is, and you doubted it when I said it was going to be on the list.
I barely even was going to leave him on the list
Right.
of nominees.
And now that you're thinking about it, you're like, wow, son of a bitch.
Freddy Krueger was the only person we could even conjure like a
Right.
positive scenario for, but I don't want to look at that while I'm like eating snacks.
Yeah. Do you think he smells like burnt meat? Burnt flesh?
No, that can't last forever. No,
Right.
I think he's more like scar tissue.
Right. He doesn't seem like he bathes, though.
No, and
But
that's
if you're in people's dreams, do you smell?
no, you don't.
Right,
No, you
so he
don't.
doesn't smell. He doesn't have a smell.
Yeah. With all due respect to any massive burn victims who may be in the audience right now, like
This
a
is fair.
day at the pool with Freddie is like, it's off-putting. It's not his fault, but
Glad you
facts are
covered
facts.
the burn victim thing first. 'Cause, you don't want to offend
Not you,
anybody.
guy.
No, not you,
You're
random
fine.
burnt guy that's a huge fan and always has been until right now. You're cool.
No eyebrows and eyelashes works on you.
I'm hungry just looking at your hairless eyebrows.
That's right.
But yeah, Jaws is. You're surfing Jaws. You're getting rides. Like, you ever been to Catalina?
I have not actually.
Well, you want to go for a ride on me Jaws?
Yep, you don't have to wait. You don't have to go to Long Beach for a ferry anymore.
Right. And then think about all those Long Beach kooks that you could just be like, hey, Jaws,
Oh man.
Bob that uncle, you know?
Yeah, I would have no problem with him eating almost the entire population of Long Beach.
Goes to Mesa. See you later. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Check out more of the Jason Ellis Show at patreon.com/EllisMate. We're great. And then if you want to see comedy, thejasonellis.com for all my tour dates. See you next week. Don't die.